Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to be going over my opinion on where Tesla stock is going to go over these next couple weeks. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So I'm still holding the same opinion that Tesla isn't necessarily going to rally extremely aggressively before inclusion. So I'm basically maintaining the same opinion that I had in the last video that I made, that there's a chance but it's going to keep going up a bit before inclusion. But I don't necessarily think it's going to rally super duper hard. Like I feel like a lot of people were just expecting the stock to go like this before inclusion, like all the way up to like 800. But I said that that was really unrealistic, and that realistically we might get 700 before inclusion. At least that's what I said before. Now I'm not quite as bullish as I was in terms of pre-inclusion price. I think before the inclusion, like at close on Friday, tomorrow, we could see like 675 maybe before inclusion. 700 tops, although I'm not so sure how likely that is. I would say it's much more likely we see 675 or 680 tomorrow at close. I would say that's most likely what's going to happen, but again, there's still a chance for it to go to 700. Yeah, so what I think is going to happen is something similarly to what happened with the stock split in Tesla, where it went up a lot on the split and like a day after, but then it collapsed. I think we're going to have a sort of similar thing where, we're still going to keep rallying maybe tomorrow and today a little bit into the inclusion. Then on inclusion, we're going to go up. Maybe the day after we might go up too, but not necessarily a given. And then we're going to just drop like crazy. And I'm going to head over to the stock split to show you guys what happened in the past. We're over on what happened with the stock split. And as you can see right here, I already circled it for you guys. The stock split happened on the 31st. And as you can see, huge up move on the 31st. And then slight up move on the 1st, and then it just collapses by the end of the day. I think we're going to see a pretty similar thing here, just because fundamentally speaking, the stock split and the inclusion are basically the exact same, because they are both events that cause massive volume in the stock and generally a lot of upwards pressure, but they themselves don't really provide anything to the company's fundamentals. So for the reason that they're kind of similar events in that way, I think we're going to see about the same exact thing happen, where we go up on the inclusion, kind of like this, maybe to 750, we go up, and then we hit 750 or 760 or so, and then collapse. Of course, not that crazy. The collapse is not going to be that bad. It's not going to go to 280 or anything, but it's going to be a decent collapse, probably something more like this to 750, come down a bit, come down a bit more, come down a bit more, and then I already drew it out too far on the chart, but I think that we're going to find support around 650 or 600. Don't know which one exactly, but I think either one of those is going to act as a short-term support. Then we might go up on deliveries, and before earnings, we might find some resistance at 700, and then we're going to come back down. Now, where it comes back down to, not so sure, but I think it's very possible that eventually later this year we could see 600 or 500 again. I think that's very possible after the inclusion, and then later on in the year, I think, we're going to reach like 1,000 a share by the end of the year. But, that's of course very much in the unknown at the moment, for sure, I would say. But there's also another scenario that I see here, because now as I examine the stock split, what happened was that it went up 2 days before the split, but then it actually went down a bit a day before the stock split happened. And, looking at it, that very well might be what happens. Like today, it could rally to like 650 or I don't know, 55, reach all-time highs. This could go like this, reach all-time highs, and come back down a bit tomorrow to say 630 or something, or 637, but like have a little bit of a correction tomorrow because it sort of went up a lot today, and then go up a crap ton Monday market open all the way to 700 or 750. I don't really know exactly where, but you know, a big move and then come down. So I see that as another very possible scenario. But really, a lot could happen. It could go up tomorrow. It could go down tomorrow. I don't think tomorrow's movements matter all that much because I don't think they're going to be so extreme. Like, I feel like people are expecting that tomorrow it's going to close at 800 or 750. And personally, I think that's possible in the after hours, maybe. But during market hours, I don't really see it going up all that much tomorrow, if at all. And I could potentially even see a correction tomorrow, just a slight one, like we saw during the stock split. So I think most of the movement here is going to happen next week. I think next week is going to be bananas. It's going to be like up 20%, down 20% kind of week where we could go to 750 and then come crashing down to 650 or to 800 and crashing down to 600. You know, it's going to be a really, really wild week next week. So, you know, just warning you guys, if you're short-term trading Tesla, definitely you have to be careful. Don't put too much money in this because it's extremely risky to play right now and extremely uncertain where the stock price is going to go. So I'd be really careful trading Tesla. But personally, I still believe a lot in the long term of Tesla. I've held Tesla since April 2019, and of course I've done very well on that. And I still believe in the company a lot, and I still think that this could be a multi-trillion-dollar company over the next 10 years. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, I would love it if you guys left a like and subscribe. That'd be really, really awesome. And I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace.